Hello guys, and welcome to my very first theory update video. I will be doing these periodically as the show introduces new evidence that either prove or disprove my theories or otherwise make them more or less likely. And there have been several new episodes since I started doing these theory videos, most of which have actually impacted one video or another. My very first theory video on this channel may have actually received the strongest evidence in favor with the airing of the episode Friendship. That theory suggested that each gem is made for a specific role in their society and that some gems are not unique, that they are, for lack of a better term, mass-produced to make up the lower rings of homeworld society. Friendship had one key scene which offered additional evidence in favor of this theory. While trapped with Garnet on the Gem starship, Pearl confesses that she feels as if she is just a Pearl and that she needs to be told what to do. She specifically uses the term just a Pearl as if she is not the only Pearl gem. And despite how capable she is often shown to be, she still feels insecure about herself as if she requires a leader to function. This definitively suggests, if not outright proves, that she is not unique and that she is a lower class member of Gem society, or would be on Homeworld anyway. Maybe Homeworld even ingrains this mindset in lower rung gems like Pearl from the time that they are born or made or otherwise. Maybe that's why she's having so much trouble letting go of it. Either way, it is clear that this theory does have some basis in fact. On a related note, my second video theorized about Amethyst's role in Homeworld society, what it might be had she actually ever been a part of Homeworld society. As of now, no information pertaining to this has been introduced, but it does look like we have an Amethyst episode coming up, so you never know. There are two other theories that I wanted to address today, both involving fusion. The first is the question as to whether or not Jasper is a fusion. Regarding the theory that many people have that Jasper is the only stable forced fusion, aka cluster fusion, the latest episode, Catch and Release, suggested, if not outright stated, that the actual cluster is something completely different than what we've thought of up until this point, suggesting that the forced fusion experiments were something beyond the scope of what we have seen, and making it far less likely that Jasper is a forced fusion, at least as far as I see it. I think forced fusion is going to turn out to be something entirely different than anything we've seen before. It's also noteworthy that Matt Burnett, an artist on the show, has also flat out tweeted a response that Jasper is not a fusion. He seems pretty sure of this, and I really get the impression that her not being a fusion is a trait that was decided ahead of time for her character. In that second related episode, I postulated that not all gems can fuse with other gems, supposing that it would be impossible for two gems to fuse if their gemstones were in the same place. I used Pearl and Peridot as an example, as they are the only two gems that have been shown in the series to have gems in the same position. However, as many of my awesome viewers have pointed out, we have already seen two gems with two faces. The gem that the temple is carved to resemble, and Alexandrite. Theoretically, each of these faces could have its own gemstone. It also isn't beyond the realm of possibility that a fusion, especially a fusion of two analytical gems like Pearl and Peridot, could have two heads. Again, Matt Burnett tweeted about this subject, saying that the gems would shift to be side by side in this instance. However, he also said that as the issue has not come up in the show yet, it is subject to change. In the video talking about this theory, I also suggested that Peridot was wearing a robotic suit that was not part of her gem-created light avatar. I suggested that if this were the case, she could not fuse or even shapeshift without removing it. In Catch and Release, Peridot is poofed by Garnet, and it is confirmed that her limbs were in fact mechanical and that they do not poof with her. This proves that they could not have shapeshifted along with her had she ever shapeshifted or been integrated into a standard gem fusion. This also suggests to me that Peridot has relied on these limb enhancers her entire life, and that some of you in the comments were correct, and she may not even know how to use her standard gem powers, such as shapeshifting, fusion, or even weapon summon. If this turns out to be the case, then Peridot learning to summon her weapon in the series could be a major plot point, one that I really look forward to seeing if it turns out to be so. But that's it for this video today, guys. These Update videos will come periodically, as I said before. I have no idea how often they will come, as new evidence has to be introduced in the series, new evidence related to a theory video that I have already made, and there have to be a few instances of new information being introduced before I would consider making one of these videos, unless one of my theories is outright proven or disproven based on definitive statements in the series, in which case I will probably do an update video dedicated solely to that. These videos will not follow my regular update schedule, whatever that ends up being. They will come as I see fit, just letting you guys know for future reference. As always, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos, liking, subscribing, and commenting. Please keep that up. You're great people, and I really enjoy talking to you. Until next time, this has been AJ22, and I will talk to you guys later.